Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. If anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and some significant updates from Congress. We're also going to be looking at MMAT Meta Materials and looking at the settlement offer that they have made to the SECs. And then we're going to be finishing off by looking at a review of previous week's weekly watch list. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first headline here from Yahoo Finance, we can see that the stock market on Friday edged back towards a record as stocks closed on a winning week. So it wasn't a great week, but it did finish off quite well. And in other significant news, especially with regard to crypto, we could see after the approval of the ETF, there was a little bit of a sell-off in Ethereum, and that was down over 4%. And in terms of Bitcoin, that was down approximately 6%. I think it is down a little bit more than 6% right now. And from a European point of view, the markets were also a little bit higher. So overall, a little bit mixed signals there. So from Bloomberg, what we can also see in other news here, the SEC's use of in-house judges has cast doubt by the Supreme Court. So it looks like the SEC has been having a lot of things their own way, and hopefully this now changes. So conservative judges have signaled the jury trial is needed in SEC cases. Dispute is one of several cases pushing back on federal power. So let's now have a look at an important week for earnings, and we can see here some significant earnings going ahead this week, including Alcoa. We have Charles Schwab, Morgan Stanley, Ali, amongst many of the others. Let's start by getting some updates from Congress. So shout out again to Don Fiss, who previously posted just an image of Washington. He's now followed that up with some images and meetings with some of the congressmen. So the first one here is Congressman Garbarino. Then we have Congresswoman Delia Ramirez. Following on from that, we have Congressman Posey, and then Congressman Nick LaLota from New York. So positive image there. Then we have Congressman Molinaro, also from New York. Then we have Congressman Davidson. And finally, we also have Congressman James Comer. So in a space call earlier today, there was a little bit of an update provided by Don, and what he stated is he has been quite busy in Congress, and what he stated is he was asked to provide proof of his shares, he was asked to provide his story, and also provide a description of his loss that he's incurred due to the U3 halt with MMTLP. So he stated that they know everything. So we're talking about Congress here, and he stated he tried to leave one of the meetings, but they had too many questions. So they certainly seem to be taking a strong interest in the MMTLP fiasco, and he stated also that he believes that we are moving in the right direction. So remember, there is the open letter, we have the deadline, and we also have an expected response before the end of the month from Gary Gensler, and also hopefully from Robert Cook. So following on from Don's visit, we can also see here that Anna has also just returned from DC, and she's posted here there has been some amazing progress and our community has made. She's also stated we have gathered more support in the Senate and the House from both Democrats and Republicans. So this is great news. However, unfortunately, after 400 days, we still don't have a resolution. I believe we are working towards that. And she states we must still keep educating the members of Congress. We are not going away, and obviously the wheels of justice can move slowly, but hopefully they do move towards that resolution. And in legal updates, we can see here what Junk Savvy has stated. In the Kosani versus FINRA case, the appellant judges have decided to take the appeal on submission. Basically, this means there's not going to be any oral arguments, and Basile expects a written decision in a few weeks. So hopefully something comes of that. And following on from the previous videos where we looked at the input of Johnny Tobacco, some of it was controversial, but overall I think for now we give Johnny the benefit of the doubt, and what he's just posted here is confirming the meeting going ahead here with Dennis Neal and also John Berder. It's going to be a no holds barred discussion on what's bugging me, and I don't think Johnny is going to be available there, but what he has stated is Congress is involved. Dennis Neal is now joining the awareness campaign. As well as that, he's also aware that Charles Payne is trying to help. So, and obviously Johnny stated he will be back. Let's now have a look at the news with regards to Meta Materials, and what I posted earlier was that Meta Materials has made an offer of settlement to the staff of the SEC's Division of Enforcement to resolve the matter of the investigation with respect to, amongst other things, the merger involving Torchlight and Meta Materials, and the company believes that the proposed SEC settlement is in the best interest of shareholders. So what J.W. Klein has stated is the SEC trying to weasel its way out of it, and is this the latest effort scapegoating MMAT, who lack resources to fight against a highly corrupt SEC? So there was a question asked in the Discord with regard to this and my opinion on this. So what I've stated here is my impressions are that the company are trying to avoid a long and drawn out, potentially costly case, making the offer, and also are saying that this offer will also be without any admission of liability. However, I would like to see any evidence that the SEC does have, and that has not yet been revealed. But let's have a look at the press release. And in the press release, the company have stated they have announced a proposed SEC settlement, but remember, this settlement, it has not as of yet been accepted, and we don't know if it will be, but there is a proposal. And what they stated is, amongst other things, it's looking at the in terms of the merger involving Torchlight and Meta Materials that was announced in the Form K July 25th, 2023, and the two individuals, Mr. Berder and Mr. Palikaros, received the Wells notices that we are all aware of. Meta Materials has now made an offer of settlement to the SEC to resolve the matter subject to approval, as we've just stated. The company is not going to confirm or deny the findings in terms of the order, but the company have also proposed to pay an amount of $1 million in 4 installments of £250,000 each, and the company believe that the reason why they're doing this is it's going to hopefully be in the best interest of the shareholders. If approved by the commissioners, it would remove uncertainty related to the investigation and allow the company to move forward in achieving its business objectives. So as far as I'm concerned, I believe that this could potentially also open the floodgate to more FOIA requests, which may have been stalled because of this, but we will have to wait and see. And the reaction from Meta News states on similar lines: if when the investigation is over, wouldn't this mean that we will get more answers from the SEC and FINRA, obviously once submissions are made for more FOIA requests? I'm going to finish off by having a quick review of the weekly watch list. So those who've been following the channel will know that one of the stocks we have been featuring recently is AQST, also known as Questive Therapeutics. That was also on our weekly watch list. It was up 10% on the week. There was also a chance to get a return of 18%, so congratulations to everybody who's been doing well on AQST. We also called out CRVS, that was up 16% on the week. MLYS, that was up 8% on the week. KALV, that was up 12.2% on the week. CASY, that was up 1% on the week. VLO, that was up 3.3% on the week. GEOS, up 7% on the Friday, but overall level on the week, so a strong finish there. POL was up 24.1% on the week, so again, that was the best call. FAT, that closed level on the week, and also we had AMPE, that was up 50% Monday to Wednesday, again a bio stock there, so high risk, high reward. Good chance to make good profits there between Monday and Wednesday, because obviously what happened then, there was a sell-off and it did close down 9% on the week. So if you would like to get the next weekly watch list, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.